What up, this is JP from Off the Ball Network. We finally got our dream match, something that you are just drooling about, like you a kid in the candy store, like you've been waiting for this matchup. You anticipated this matchup for a long time. And we finally are going to get it at the Royal Rumble. The WWE Championship is on the line. Current WWE Champion Brock Lesnar will be going one-on-one with the almighty Bobby Lashley. And we'll talk about how Brock Lesnar won the championship at day one, and also how Bobby Lashley won the number one contenders match in that fatal four-way last night on WWE Raw in my hometown, Greenville, South Carolina. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe down below to Off the Ball Network for all your sports needs. Check out offtheballnetwork.com. You get articles, podcasts, everything you need on offtheballnetwork.com. Shout out to the guys from Off the Ball Network doing their thing. They're killing it right now. Best sports content there is. Follow us on our social media platforms. Thank you to all our sponsors for Off the Ball Network, Built Bar, My Bookie, Ice Shaker, and Bet US. If you go to their website, you use the promo code Off the Ball, you get extraordinary deals, and you just cannot have it any better to start off the new year than to have bets, than to have a bet bar and an Ice Shaker protein drink. I mean, what better? What better? Just go to one of those websites and use the promo code Off the Ball Network, Off the Ball for that. So, Brock Lesnar, day one this past Saturday, Roman Reigns got tested positive for COVID-19, was unable to compete. He said it on his Twitter on Saturday that he's unable to compete, and he'll be back when he's feeling better. Prayers to him too as well, because he's been having it rough the past couple of years, battling leukemia, and he had to be out a certain period of time. He finally got into remission, and then he got on this hot streak as being the best, hottest heel in wrestling right now, and finally getting the recognition he deserves, being one of the greats, long reigning champion too. And everybody was just feeding when he fired Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. It was going to be Brock and Roman for day one. It was going to be exciting. Then he got tested positive for COVID. So in Vince McMahon's way, in WWE's way, they was like, man, Brock Lesnar, what are we going to do with him? Oh, I got an idea. Let's go ahead and insert him into the four-way match with Big E, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Lashley. We'll make it a five-way. It's like, okay, bad booking at its finest, though, but they didn't know what to do with Brock. They really didn't know. So they had to do something with it. And I can't lie, the day one pay-per-view was a really good pay-per-view, very low-key, underrated pay-per-view. Good thing to start off the new year. If you haven't checked out day one, definitely check out day one, because it was a pretty good pay-per-view. I can't not lie. That main event, it was a really good match. It was a good match. It was a good match. I just hate that Big E lost the title, even though he's supposed to retain the title and keep it going for whoever how long. But, losing to Brock Lesnar, it just seems like Brock Lesnar's just the New Day killer. He killed Kofi Kingston when he was champion. Now he killed Big E and when he was champion. So, Xavier Woods, you might have to just not be champion or just get away, because Brock is the New Day killer, though. So, but, so yeah, that's how it all went down, though, at that. But it was a good match, and you kind of got a tease of Lashley and Lesnar, going at it just a little bit. Lashley spearing Lesnar and Lashley getting F5. Then you got Lashley putting him in the hook lock. So so you get little teasers here and there. Then last night, we had the fatal four-way match for the number one contender. And that was a pretty good match, and Bobby Lashley pulled out the victory. I'm surprised they done it so early. Because I would like to see it at WrestleMania with Lesnar and Lashley, because that would be a really good card to have really good match to have at WrestleMania and have Lashley win the Royal Rumble, but to have it at the Royal Rumble. So I guess they kind of teased it a little bit early, but everybody's excited for it. So maybe there might be something. Maybe it might be Brock and Roman at WrestleMania, champion for champion, and then to unify the belts. Who knows what Vince McMahon's thinking and the creatives thinking in terms of booking it. So it's interesting to see. It is very interesting to see. My prediction for this match with Lesnar and Lashley, I think it's going to be a good match. Two really good wrestlers, very good wrestlers. Lesnar, very underrated in terms of his selling and his performance. He really, if you looked at his young career, you could tell there was a lot of potential and just star power with when you saw him. And, you know, he can put on, if he likes you, he will do anything for you. And Lashley, a really good wrestler in his own right. You know, I like him and Goldberg's match they had, you know, at SummerSlam when Lashley was champion. I actually liked that match. They told a really good story. So, and I've been loving Lashley since he came to WWE in 2005, and then he got himself a whole lot better in independent wrestling and TNA, and then coming back to WWE. So he got a lot better. So 2 MMA fighters too as well. So, hey, I mean, what better? So it could be a classic like MMA dogfight, could be a classic wrestling match. Who knows what's going to happen? If you didn't see Raw last night when Lesnar came out and kind of mocked Roman Reigns, saying South Carolina acknowledged Brock, that was pretty funny, taking a shot at Roman. But Paul Heyman, to his credit, you know, really put over Lashley. I mean, he put over Lashley like it seems like Lashley is like the threat to Brock Lesnar to probably win that championship away from him. So, like, he put him over so much, and this is great. It's like it's just planting the seeds and everything. And I think Lesnar's probably going to retain the title at the Royal Rumble. They might do something with it. You know, like I said, they might do Brock and Roman at WrestleMania, title for title, unifying the titles to see who's going to be the main champion, with maybe a Paul Heyman turn again. Who knows what's going to happen, but it felt good to see Paul Heyman reunited with Brock Lesnar as the advocate. It felt really good. But Brock Lesnar's been doing a great job talking. You know, he's been great on the mic, and his appearance is so different now than what you're accustomed to. But he's been doing a really good job. He's having a lot of fun with it too as well. So I'm definitely excited for the match. Like I said, it's been a long time in the making. I know Lashley really wanted this match, and you know, he got himself his wish right there. So it's gonna be a good one, man. I can't wait for the Royal Rumble. Comment down below and tell me your thoughts of this match. Who you think is gonna win this match? How the match is gonna go out between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley? How they're gonna build this up for a couple weeks till the Royal Rumble. So definitely comment down below. Subscribe to Off the Ball Network for all your sports needs. Check out offtheballnetwork.com, where you get the best sports content, articles, podcasts, everything you need on offtheballnetwork.com. Follow us on our social media platforms too as well. I'm JP, and I'll see you in the next video. Salute. Peace.